got 662 people in here, man. Get me up over 1,000. Let's get over 1,000, bro. Hit the like button one time.
Ooh.
Hit the like. Hit the like. Let's see. We're gonna bring my guy Sixers Greg on here. At some point. Sixers Greg should be available at some point. Let me make sure we got a Zoom call up. We'll start a Zoom call so we can try to bring my guy Greg Melly on here. Oh, what did I do? Let's see, we'll do that. That should work. Virtual camera. There we go. Now we can invite Greg Melly to a Zoom call. Copy invite link. Let me get my Twitter off of here so I can send a DM so y'all ain't reading my damn messages, man. Alright, Atlanta's about to pick. So it's this 19-year-old from France, right? Yeah. I don't know nothing about him. Hit up Greg, tell him I sent the Zoom link. Got all kinds of things going on, man. Live TV, live chat, Zoom call, Before Greg gets up there, you guys want to call a Discord, man? Hop in the call-in waiting room, and I'll bring you on, bro. I showed you my Okay, let's go back to, let's go back to the Draft Fracker, Atlanta Hawks. Best available, best fit. Get out of here. I don't want your ads. Best fit, Alex Sarr, Donovan Clingan, Stephen Castle. I've heard the name Donovan Clingan. I'm sure if I saw a picture of him, I would know who that is. This is definitely the least I've known about an NBA draft in a long, long time. Partly because once the Sixers got out of tanking, I stopped really paying attention to college basketball. The only reason I ever really paid attention to it anyway was to kind of be like, you know, who are the Sixers drafting? And once, you know, they started to be in win now mode and never win anything, I stopped paying attention to college basketball, really. There you go, Atlanta Hawks.
Zachary Pachache?
Who? Who? I knew that was going to be the guy, but like, who? You know what I'm saying, man? Who? Nah, I can't play the highlights on YouTube. They'll shoot me down. They'll snipe me, man. I'm sure they'll show you some of his highlights right here on ESPN. That's where I'm watching it on. Sar didn't want to go to the Hawks?
Sar didn't want to go to the Hawks? I never understood that shit, man. Like, I'm a die-hard Philadelphia Eagles fan, man. And if I was drafted by the Dallas Cowboys, like, of course I would still be an Eagles fan, but I'm not going to be like, no, I'm not going.
He's the woes of Sixers media, man. He's in the know. I'm just kidding. Greg's just a cool dude that I've been collabing with for years. Yeah, Greg Melly, man. Sixers Greg.
Where are you?
NZ, what's up? Can I join? Yeah, bro. I mean, I only have one slot for the Zoom call because I set up my OBS that way. RJ's in the Discord. He said, time for you to get in the lab and cook up the greatest Fire Mori video of all time. There will be some reactions if nothing happens here, man. There will be some reactions for sure. But NZ, hit me up on the Discord call-in, man, and I'll put you on. Anybody want to call in, man?
What's up, man?
Link is pinned to the top of the chat. Speaking of which, I don't think I actually put the BetUS link in the description, which is just part of my job. So I gotta go do that. 661 in here. Close out the chat one time, hit the like button if you haven't. Let's get up over 1,000. Let's get 1,000+ people live when Daryl Morey makes this trade that we know he's about to make. Alright? Let's do that. Bear with me right now. I'm editing the description of the I'm editing the description of the live. I forgot to put a specific link in there that I paid to put in. There we go. It's a lot, man. You know? It's a lot. It's a tough job that someone's got to do it. Getting paid to rant and rave about the Sixers is it's a tough job. It's not a tough job. It feels like free work. It feels like it's unbelievable, actually. It's all because of you guys. Thank you. It is tough to continue to care about this stupid team, but whatever. Let's see, man. Wizards are on the clock. They traded Denny Avdia. They now have Malcolm Brogdon, who it seems like they're going to trade. Yo, my man, top shot of Shane! Shane, what's up, man? Shane, where are you at? Shane, I put you on, man. Shane, you're live, man. You're on Discord call, man. I got no sound from Shane. Hey, yo, Shane. Let's try Skeleton. Skeleton on the Discord.
Yo.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. I'm good. Hello? Yo, can you hear
what's
me?
up? Yeah, man, I can hear you. What's good?
Hey, what's up, man? I was just checking up, seeing we got some.
What's up? Yo, Skeleton,
Hello?
what's good? What's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, bro? Say something.
Nothing.
You called me?
Well, you can hear me?
Yeah, bro.
Making sure that we got someone good. Because I just...
The Washington Wizards select Alex Sarr out of France with the second pick. What happened to my draft tracker? There we go, Alex Sarr. 2 players from France, 1 and 2. Hey, Skeleton, thanks for the call, my man. I appreciate you. NZ for 3 is on the Discord. NZ, what's good?
Yo, what's up, Boogie? Hear me okay?
Yeah, man, what's up?
This shipment won't be stolen, for once. In fact, we're going to be given it if we can protect another outfit's shipment. So you take the weaponized plane and you fight off anyone who attacks. When the run is over, they'll give up the cargo we want.
I mean, I think Jalen Brunson is a top 10 player in the league, and I definitely think that I think the league's just heading towards
Jalen Brunson, top 10 player in the league? I mean... Is Jalen Brunson better than Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum? No. Is he better than LeBron right now? No. Better than Jokic? No. Better than Giannis? No. Better than Shea? No. I mean, top 15, top 20, 100%. But that's not what the Knicks are going for. They're not going for, like, the top player. They're going for a team. Ooh. Where am I going? Just these though, like I have no missiles. There's no way. Engine failure. Fucker. Why do these planes drive so slow, dude? Everything, man. Even like the fighter jets on here. The AIs just fly like. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do this with somebody. If somebody was in the gunner seat, that'd be fucking sweet. That's what I gotta do. God damn, having no friends with it. Like, see what I mean? I'm braking right now, and I'm passing this thing. Yep, so all I want to do is just slow down, let these guys fly in front of me. Can't do it. I can't do it.
He's gone through so much shit over the years.
Dude,
whether
Elliot
it was
Shortbar.
orbital bone or his meniscus, it's ridiculous.
Elliot
what he's had to
Shortbar
go through.
posted a screenshot today on Twitter. You know Elliot Shortbar, WIP? He posted a screenshot today on Twitter. Tobias Harris's averages next to Mikael Bridges. It was just like a mean face. Like,
Sweet Jesus!
Those are the kind of guys we're talking about that don't actually
Look at that look.
especially guys like that that are like, the guy's a soccer player that covers the Eagles, and then he tries to have a Sixers podcast. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I don't know who wakes up and is like,
saying all that stuff, like defending Ben Simmons back in the day, defending like Tobias Harris, or like people like freaking like Fort Moss or something. Like all of them are primarily people that don't actually give a shit about the actual shit, but they just want to find something.
Travis.
Yeah, man, what's going on?
I do not want to drop someone here, to be completely honest.
Hell,
I just wanted to trade for someone, because who are you going to drop that's going to help you? The Celtics are obviously championship champions, had the most dominant run to the finals since
the only one realistically I think is De Silva. It's the only one I think that has like NBA ready skills and experience, and he's 22 and he's like a 3-and-D small forward, power forward kind of, but still, it's still not promised that.
So here it is. Two rival groups of black marketeers are out there breaking bread. And to seal their newfound friendship, they're making a big trade. How heartwarming. So heartwarming, I suggest we ruin it. I got a couple of ideas. Option one, the classic. You head straight down there and kill everyone without so much as a word. Option two, the sneaky. You intercept Trailer A on the way to the deal. Take it there yourself. Swap it for the infinitely more valuable Trailer B and drive out of there like nothing happened. Up to you.
Ah, fuck me.
And I know a lot of you guys hit me up here like, bro, like, stupid asshole. You're entertaining, and I love listening to you. You know, but you're a fucking hater. I am. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I hate the Sixers too. Fucking, They're my team and I fucking hate them. Oh wow. We're not friendly. Oh, whoops. Hold on, fucking idiot.
With Domino's rewards, you can earn free Domino's out of every sport. Convenient, 1, 2, 3.
You got the other trailer? Okay. Just drive it carefully back to the hangar. Last thing we want is the damn thing unhitching.
say there's 0 players in a draft. Usually takes 3 to 5 years before anybody really even figures anything out. Anthony Edwards was in the league for like 4 years before anybody really knew where the fuck he was. Unless this was like his 4th year, but it seemed like to a lot of people he exploded onto the scene.
Vamos por vida!
Maybe that's what it is, Shane. I don't know. We got Waller in the Discord, though. He's been hanging out, man. Waller, you there, bro? Waller. Nope, he gone. Damn, I put him in the call and he hung up. Nobody wants to talk to me. Pick number 7, Portland. Best available, Donovan Clingan. Rob Dillingham is out there. Nikola Topic. Is everybody from Serbia named Nikola? I feel like there's 2 names in the entire country of Serbia. And it's Nikola.
Okay, so someone's already had the bright idea of moving this cargo out of state. It's pretty well guarded. You just need to get through their men, get the plane, and bring it to the hangar.
I'm gonna get back to doing Eagles reaction videos and stuff too, because it's hard to find a balance once NBA season starts. I'm so just Sixers every day, but I want to at least do a reaction video after every Eagles game. Maybe not like all the news. Just Eagles might sign this linebacker type stuff. I probably won't do that, but definitely my Eagles game reactions I want to get back into, because that's a lot of fun. At least Randall is like Şengün, not sure what it looks like with the squad, so who knows? Who's Randall?
Come on! Yourself somehow!
I know, bro. Crazy.
You dick!
Ooh, I like this one. Ooh. Ooh, shit. Huh. Tobias Harris for PJ Tucker.
Minnesota trade for Rob? What does that mean? Oh, did they just trade him? And it didn't happen on the TV yet? AJ, can I be a mod so I can put this Knicks fan in timeout? Nah, man. We don't put other fans in timeout just for being fans of other teams.
Ooh.
I only put people in timeout for being Harris.
The cargo's in the cargo bay. That's what it's for. As you know. Because, of course, you put it there.
Rob is on
Thanks, Ron.
So are they about to say that on TV? That he got traded? Tommy, what's up, man? Thanks for being a member of the channel. Are you doing this for round 2 tomorrow? Hell no. Live streaming round 2 of the NBA draft. I would rather go to the Boston Celtics parade.
All right, here's what's happening. We got two old-time rivals making nice and doing business with each other again.
We are the biggest in for number 9.
That's fucked. Oh, what the fuck am I doing?
not your style, but please, try to drive carefully. We don't want to come loose.
Sixer's almost up. Don't go anywhere. Don't change the channel.
Hey, it's Ron. Kudos on your flawless execution of my flawless plan. We'll start unloading this baby now.
Hey there, it's Rooster. Just letting you know that everything arrived at the hangar in good shape. We got plenty more where that came from if you're ever in the market for more jobs like these.
What pick are we on? 11. We got the first one.
Hey, man.
Getting. We're inching closer.
Where are the
Pick number 16. Bentley, we need your Eagles content, Bentley. Yeah, we're gonna get back to it, man. At least the videos after every Eagles game reacting to the game. I was really out of it last season, man.
Store.
Really out of it last
More like
week.
a refrigerator in the back of a medical marijuana clinic.
I was going through some things though too, personally, and I think I just didn't have
Hey
the
there, boss.
capacity really to cover the Sixers almost
Boss
full
at
time
main
and
entrance.
still focus on the
Right
Eagles
now,
stuff.
boss.
But I think we're good this season, man. I think we're good to go this season. What were the Spurs thinking with that trade? What trade happened? What did I miss? What did I miss?
I was just probably fucking with you.
Woj hasn't tweeted for 27 minutes. Blood hasn't moved. Blood hasn't moved for 4 minutes. Oh, here he is. Minnesota traded for the 8th pick and Rob Dillingham. The Timberwolves are trading a 2031 unprotected first and a 2030 pick swap. Bro, we're pushing picks all the way that far out. That's crazy. Are the Spurs the ones that drafted Dillingham? Is that what you're talking about? Ozzy, it's all right, man. Shit, I couldn't get Shane on either. I wasn't getting any audio from either of you guys, but I got audio from a couple other people, so I don't know what happened. It might have been on my end, man. I haven't taken call-ins on Discord for a long time, you know. Minnesota, yeah, they traded for the 8th pick in Rob Dillingham.
I hear you're playing Good Samaritan. You know, this is the kind of service that keeps public figures coming back for more. This guy is actually in the oil trade. I'm looking for some concessions. Get him home safe and sound. Here's his address.
Sports teams and everything. Like, life isn't that long, man. And people will be like, listen, here's where we want to be in 7 years. You plan this shit 7 years ahead? I can't even plan shit 7 minutes ahead, man. It's wild, dude. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I don't know. 5 years ago, I didn't know I was going to be doing this. Life was too random for all that. All that planning. Planning takes the fun out of it. And see, I think we all are, man. I think we all are. Put it on my tombstone, man. Put it on my tombstone. Here lies AJ Eastwood. Never got to see a 76ers championship. Yo, my beard might be white. We're gonna wait here, right here. How old will I be in 2031? I don't even want to know. So, I do not need extra USBs for my PC, but thank you. So, see everyone, this is why he hit me in the face. This is why he's not into sports, this is what he does. He takes old PCs apart, and he rewires them and splits wires, and like, he knows every component there is to know.
I'm keeping you in my brain.
He could build a PC from bottom to top right now.
Hey!
And he's 8 years old, so the way I see it, you don't have to like sports. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, some people don't like sports, man. You got a stress-free life. Alright, go downstairs and build some more stuff. See ya. Alright, where are we at, man? Somebody said Dr. Diddler in the chat. Yeah, what happened to that guy, man? Dr. Disrespect. Thanks, guys. Yeah, man, he's smart. I don't know where he got it. He didn't get it from me. No, I think he did get it from me. I was always really smart. I just couldn't put it together. You know?
You know, I kind of missed the times when it was hedge fund managers and D-grade celebrities we had to scrape off the floor of the VIP lounge. Now with these gas prices, the freaking oil tycoons are back in style. And I mean, there's assholes and there's assholes, you know? And oil and gas people are definitely assholes.
Topic? Toppin, you mean? Obi Toppin? Aaron, exactly, bro. That's why I just keep giving him everything he needs, man. Go on and be the next Elon Musk or something, you know what I mean? Can he help with PC cable management? No, he's definitely not there yet. You should see his room. There's no organization whatsoever. There is just cords and PC parts all over the place. And once every couple weeks I go in there and clean it all up for a lot of people. He doesn't even notice. He starts all over. He builds Minecraft too. He builds on Minecraft and we mod Minecraft now. Damn it! He builds the most ridiculous worlds in Minecraft. It's crazy. We're on number 12. We're on number 12. We're almost at 16, bro. Are the Sixers really about to draft somebody at 16, dude? Oh, Greg's up here. Let me get Greg on the screen, man. Greg Melly. All right, I can do this. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, you're almost there. You're almost there. Hold on. I want to go here so we can still have a poster to get on the screen. Let's see, Greg. Let's see you. Oh, there's almost Greg's face. Make mine small. Here we go. Greg Melly's face is on the screen, but we gotta get the comment. Alright, Greg Melly. Now let's see if we got any audio from you. Greg, say something.
Yo.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, we got Greg Melly on the show.
Wow.
We did it! Welcome back, my man. Welcome back to Sixers Talk, dude.
Glad to be here, dude.
What a break you took. It probably felt great.
Oh my god. Mental health is everything.
Oh, man. We're at pick number 12 right now. Give me your initial thoughts on everything and the off-season so far.
Take the stick, use it. I like Devin Carter. We can trade it. I think we need to relax a little bit. Like the whole Knicks day. $45 million is an absolute atrocity contract to build up. So I'm more of a patient. Let's wait and see. Right now, that I think most Sixers fans are, and I think they need to relax. Tired of this, like, you know, being down Daryl Morey road. Like, I know it's going to be right now. For this one piece. So, like, if that means let's draft a dude and start, like, you know, building something, then maybe, you know, down with it. I'm just more like a waiting period right now.
They need something. They don't have time for that.
Very, whether it's like, let's get Brandon Ingram or
$200 on vintage footwear. Like a refrigerator in the back of a medical marijuana clinic.
I like Jared. I mean, there's some dudes on the board where I'm like, yeah, I like them.
Hey there, boss.
Let's play around.
Yeah, but you like them as prospects.
Hey, boss.
As like they'll hit their peak in 5 years.
Yeah, but it's not about peak. I think it's like they could give us value immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking more to dudes that I think
A little
can
gelding.
probably impact the game, whether it's not going to be, you know.
Is that good enough?
Yes.
Is that good enough to compete with the Celtics and Knicks this upcoming season? You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, but we're not just one piece away.
So then we're screwed. Essentially.
Probably.
In the Joel Embiid era.
Yeah, but we have so much salary cap. I mean, there's ways to go about this offseason, I think, correctly, and that can include drafting at this position. Like, I'm not against just, like, because we also have Tyrese, and, like, Tyrese has a legitimate shot to continue to grow and become, like, a top 10 player in the NBA.
Yeah,
so
I agree with that.
Just keep, and teams that win build through the draft. It's all about building through the draft and then going out and filling in free agency and maybe a splash trade. But I like the way this draft's going right now.
I wouldn't be angry at this Silva if he's still there at 16. I wouldn't be angry. I think that's a player that can come off the bench and maybe even be a starting like 3 or 4 at some point. 22 years old with that experience and the size and the shooting ability and ball handling. And he seems like if they do draft him looking for somebody like that I feel like is a complete NBA ready player right now. You know, kind of like a Mikal Bridges when we drafted him.
Yeah, I mean, Mikal definitely was much better than teams expected him to be.
Do you think the Knicks overpaid for Mikal Bridges?
1,000 million %, dude. You just got a Kevin Durant haul. That's another thing. Why are Sixers fans crying about that? Bro, if we did that move, we would have handicapped our team for the next decade and a half. That's a terrible trade. If New York doesn't win a championship within the next 4 or 5 years, that'll go down as one of the worst overpays in this generation.
I think so too, and I understand people's perspective that they shouldn't really care about drafting for the next couple of years, and maybe that's true, but it doesn't put them over the top. That's not a guy that's like, oh shit, they got this guy. Like, he's not Donovan Mitchell. It's not a star that puts them clearly up next to the Boston Celtics.
Right, but I don't think New York thinks that. I think there are definitely teams that see Mikal taking another step. A lot of this is going to be...
Well, that's the thing. I think Mikal is who he is. I think he's been who he is.
I'm going to work the room.
He's a high-level 3-and-D role player. He's been that since he was
I totally taught Dixon everything he knows.
Do you think people think he's going to take another step forward and become like a damn scoring option, like a 27-point-per-game scoring option? That's what people think.
I think 25, yeah.
All good, boss?
I'm telling you, last year,
No
second
trouble?
half of the season, he quit. But when he was playing in the first half and playing hard and
Hello?
post-trade,
No, this ain't a go postal office.
he showed flashes that he could be a 25-a-night guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking
What kind of
sure.
player quits?
Of course. That's why I'm not all on board, you know, trading for the dude, but he has flashes, for sure.
805 people in here. Hit the like button, everybody. We're getting closer to number 16, man.
He's a turn on Sean. Announcement.
Yeah, they're gonna it's starting to look like the Sixers are about to make it. It's starting to look like Daryl Morey's gonna grab some.
Oh man, what should the Sixers do? He's like one of those drafts they have now that's like, oh, you know, all these people from France, all these people from all these different countries. It's like, yeah, well, 5 years later, you got like 7 to 10 really good role players, maybe a superstar. Or 2 superstars, sometimes. It's very rare you get like a 1984 draft, you know, or a 1992 draft, 1993, and then a 1998 draft. But in reality, like, you could make an argument that only like top tier players, like you had stars, but
These contracts are getting crazy.
I heard some shit about Vince Carter the other day, made me reevaluate how great I think he is.
Yeah, super affordable.
We were talking about that contract 2 years ago, like it was the craziest thing ever. And now Zach LaVine looks affordable at like $43 million a year.
Yeah, I mean, he's still not healthy. But I'd rather take Ingram over Anunoby. I would probably take Anunoby over LaVine. But, I mean, come on, dude. OG for 212. And then people wanted to do that because...
Hey, up for some off-roading? I got a couple of drop-off points for a buyer that wants everything delivered out in the wilderness. Just make the drops, they'll come pick up when they're ready.
He's a super high-impact player.
Yeah, he's a high-impact player, but there's a lot of hits. Also, my guy...
Shit, that's why it didn't work. I thought it was on the other side. Brandon Ingram, man, is going to be like that Kevin Durant 2.0, or not 2.0, but like 1.0. Like, I think he's like going to be just a solid bucket until he's like 30 something. Like I would compare him more to like Joe Johnson, where he's like, because Kevin Durant, like it's tough. Kevin Durant's arguably the greatest scorer. Like efficiency and the ability to score. You know, there's a lot of great scorers in NBA history, but I don't think Brandon Ingram's like that. He has the body type of him, but I would say Joe Johnson is probably a little bit better of a comparison. And I wouldn't mind having a younger Joe Johnson on the Sixers, man. ISO Joe, baby. And we can get a third scoring option who can give you 25 a night in the playoffs. Maxey can get his 20. I think Maxey could be like a 25 and 5 guy. Joel is giving you 30 and 10. And you have Brandon Ingram giving you 25. Like, there's the golden numbers right there. That's 70 points between 3 guys. What's going on? Maybe I'll just watch the draft. It's fucking stupid. Oh, I'm on the clock.
That allows your handle, that allows you to finish over bigger players, that allows you to extend your arm, that allows you to do so many different things. So when people look at height, wingspan, yeah, great wingspan, but it's in that comparison to your height. Those are the things that are like little measurables that allow players to get an advantage in small spaces.
And now you're seeing that the Portland Trail Blazers, they are on the clock, but actually this pick is headed to Washington. So let's bring in our Adrian Wojnarowski. Woj, what are the details of this trade here?
And Malika, Washington is sending Denny Avdia, sharp shooting forward to the Blazers. They sent back Malcolm Brogdon, the 14th pick here in the draft. Washington also drafted Alex Sarr, number 2, a 2029 first-round pick, and 2 second-round picks. So the Portland team that gets better with Avdia, but Washington, they're in a full rebuild right now, and you're going to see them probably in the lottery again next year and the year after, as they do something that hasn't been done in a very long time there, kind of take this program down to the studs, but for Washington now, you know, they get another pick in this first round. Denny Avdia, though, on his way to the Blazers.
Denny Avdia on his way to the Blazers. Woj, thank you very much. So behind us, you see that the Portland Trail Blazers are on the clock, and we wanted to take a look at some notable draft anniversaries that we're seeing here. And even though, yes, this thing is heading to Washington, it is the 50th anniversary of the great Bill Walton, a personality who was larger than life. He was so kind to so very many of us. Richard, you had an incredibly special relationship.
I still get emotional talking about it. He meant so much to me as a mentor, as a father figure, and also when you just watched how he lived his life. And he loved the game of basketball. He recognized that the game of basketball changed his life. And any time he met someone, he was not afraid to share that story about the game of basketball, about working with John Wooden, about all of the injuries that he went through, and also about his love for broadcasting and talking about this game. So this is an amazing anniversary, and I'm so happy to celebrate him and his family. And the tribute that they did with the Boston Celtics was amazing.
Anytime you would talk to Bill Walton, you'd say, how are you doing? And most people kind of blow that off, and he says, you know what? I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I'm sure that's how he's drafted you.
2024 NBA Draft, the Portland Trail Blazers select Bud Carrington, University of Pittsburgh.
Bud Carrington.
No, no, no.
In Washington, even though Portland is saying, are going to call Bud. But, I mean, this is a guy who had triple-double in his college debut. His father comes from a basketball family. He's a prominent figure in the Baltimore Indians scene, having coached players like Will Barton, Carmelo Anthony. And you can see how much he's into sharing this with his entire family. I wanted a handshake tonight. They're really going to the next level. I'm sure if you were to take your handshake with him to Washington, but Jay, what else are they getting?
Well, you see him hugging young people there. Carlton Carrington is a scorer, and he's versatile at the guard, but he can create his own. He can do it in the mid-range. He can shoot it from deep. He's got a very good feel in pick-and-roll situations and making reads. And RJ was just talking about length. He's got a 6'8" wingspan, and he's a very good guard rebounder. But he's got a very good dribble pull-up game, and he can shoot it off the catch. But a good passer as well. Malinky, you mentioned that triple-double he had earlier this season. But he just knows how to play. And I thought he played his best toward the end of the season, especially in the ACC tournament.
Off-roading this thing. Am I right?
They should have gotten in. But he's a really good player that I think has a lot of upside because he's still very young. He's just 18 years old.
Why is your foul already? I think he's going to be successful right away. Rich just actually dropped one button in solidarity.
It's after 9 o'clock.
But Rich after hours. You know, Jay, you mentioned the ACC tournament, and you were calling games, and I was sitting there on the sidelines with Jay Will and Carlos Boozer, and I can't tell you.
You didn't get a word in
I didn't hear, but I can't tell you how many times we would just look at each other with our eyes wide at plays that Bud Carrington made with the ball in his hands. Well, Bud Carrington, Jonathan Gavoni says it's just going to need a little bit time and some seasoning. He says to be ready to play some real NBA minutes. Coming up here, the Miami Heat, they are on the clock. What is the future of Jimmy Butler in Miami? And the 76ers, might another star be headed to the city of brotherly love? And the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, what's that supposed to mean? Because if it's Paul George, I'm gonna fucking not be a Sixers fan anymore.
Non-negotiable. That's how restaurants at the highest level operate. These are the scribblings of a madman. It's not perfect. It doesn't belong.
Liars. I thought it was a cat.
All episodes streaming June 27th. History of Pixar's critically linked Inside Out 2 swing records across the world. Pixar agents have fallen in love, and now it's the #1 movie in the world. Disney Pixar's Inside Out 2, rated PG now play.
job.
Three-row dreams. For everything, for every passenger, could be just right. Introducing the all-new three-row Infiniti QXE.
I have arrived. They're with me, and we came to play. We are cooler than cool. Serving princess vibes. We have a license to glide. Embracing all of our magic. We came to feast. We came to believe. Yeah, we came to play.
Marathon knows that fans are the true co-pilot of any team. So for every grill master, all-star athlete, and face paint fixer, Marathon is here to keep you and your team fueled. Because we're driven together.
BK toast full of flame grill layers. Meet the new Philly, it's stacked with flavor. Juicy beef and melty cheese. All these toppings will make you say cheese. BK, have it your way.
Karen's about to retire. Here's what's going into her retirement.
There's us. She raised us on our own.
10 years as my roller derby wife.
Preschool she's opened.
She's a mother.
I think we turned out all right.
She's a friend.
Our mothers could tell stories.
She's a teacher.
She may be retiring, but she's not done.
I'm never gonna stop.
Retirement is the sum of your life's work. Now what? Get income for life and protect your life's work with Prudential.
League legends take on the next gen.
You can't get enough.
As DT and EG take the floor against the Fever for the first time. Fever, Mercury, we can't get enough. Sunday at 3 p.m. on ESPN.
You're watching the 2024 NBA Draft presented by State Farm. We have a busy weekend coming up here in the WNBA on Sunday on ESPN. We're going to start right here at Barclays Center. The Liberty hosts the Dream. That's at 1 o'clock Eastern. And then Caitlin Clark, the Fever, taking on Phoenix and the Mercury. Our coverage gets underway with WNBA Countdown. That's at 12:30 Eastern. And then you can see the Stars tomorrow play, well, almost today, in July, in the Las Vegas Summer League. The NBA 2K 2025 Summer League is the first opportunity to see the NBA's future stars take the court. So, the lottery may have been concluded, but remember, there are some gems that have been picked outside of the lottery.
Yeah, and look, we've seen MVPs. We talk about Nikola Jokic being an MVP in the second round, but when you look at this, there are so much talent to be had 13 on the way down. It doesn't matter the level of the draft. There will be an all-star pick after the lottery. I guarantee you, because it happens in almost every year.
You know who is better than basically anyone else at finding those gems? It would be the Miami Heat, who are now on the clock. Eric Spoelstra, you see him there. They have been, and look at Pat Riley. He's just zen. He knows exactly our work here is done. We're confident in our process. Of course, Jaime Jaquez was their pick last year. But I think one question for the Miami Heat, outside of who they are selecting right now, is going to be the future of Jimmy Butler in Miami. But right now, the pick is in, so let's head back to the podium.
With the 15th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select Khalil Ware from Indiana University.
Khalil Ware, the sophomore center out of Indiana, played his freshman season, of course, at Oregon, sharing this moment with his family. Just taking in all the emotions with the folks who really helped get him to this moment. We've seen them all night long. For players who've been waiting to hear their dreams be realized, their names be called. He started in all 30 games he played in. He led the Houston in points per game, rebounds per game, blocks per game, field goal percentage. Really a special player here, Jack.
The biggest jump, Malika, that Khalil Ware made from the time he was in Oregon to his time last year at Indiana was how much harder he plays now. The question about him when he was in Oregon was his motor. And his motor revved really high this past season at Indiana. His measurables are great. 7'4" wingspan. He's 6'11", but he's long-armed. He's super athletic, and he puts pressure on the rim at both ends of the floor. You can see the difference in his production. I mean, he became a big-time rebounder, just under 10 rebounds a game. Finishing plays, scoring. He became an improved shooter, but that's an area where he can still improve. I still think he needs to get stronger in his lower body, but a good rim protector and shot blocker with that length and that mobility. On the offensive end, he's a lob threat. He's just a talented player that is continuing to get better, and he's got great upside. But the fact that he's playing this much harder and shows that he's got the potential to do more is really impressive, and I'm sure that's what the Miami Heat saw in him. But he's been able to push that range out a little bit better.
Yeah.
Still shoots only 63% from the free throw line, but he has improved that shot. Went 17 of 40 this last year from three, just over 40%. But there's a lot to like about Ware.
Well, and that development that you're talking about, the perfect place to go is the hat that he's picking up right now. The Miami Heat really savoring that moment before he put that cap on his head and greeted the commissioner, Adam Silver. I want to bring in our front office insider, Bobby Marks, here, because the Miami Heat have some interesting decisions to make right now. Chiefly, what is the future of Jimmy Butler in Miami? Because they've been pretty clear, this is Bam Adebayo's team down here, Bobby.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have to do anything with Jimmy Butler right now. He's under contract for at least the next 2 years. He's got a player option for next year. He's extension eligible right now. You can certainly let this play out and address it next offseason. Here's a player that has not been available to Miami here. So I look at the Heat. Certainly the Butler decision will loom, but this was kind of their free agency.
Butler's like 34, man. Time fucking wins. Not everybody's LeBron James.
He would probably be the third or fourth best center out there. So they address the need in Miami with this pick right now.
And they really just need to get a healthy season from Hero, Adebayo, and Jimmy Butler so they can see what they're working with that core. Bobby, I want to ask you about the team that is on the clock now, the Philadelphia 76ers, because it looks like, if you just look over there to the city of brotherly love, they do have the room to add another key player. Can you break that down for us?
Yeah, Philadelphia is kind of in the driver's seat going into the offseason. They can create up to $65 million in cap space, but that would have them trading out of 16 right now. So certainly you're looking at putting high-level starters next to Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid, and I think we got to keep an eye on one player that's still on the board and I thought would go in the lottery is Dalton Knecht from Tennessee. He would certainly complement. I know he's 23 years old. I know NBA teams get scared when players are not in their teams, but keep an eye on Knecht, either at Philadelphia or a team like the Los Angeles Lakers.
We'll keep an eye on Knecht, but as we come back here to the desk for just a second, there is Dalton Knecht. As Bobby Marks said, he could be a fit for Philadelphia. But as we come back here to the desk, because this is when Joel Embiid and Paul George were sitting on our NBA countdown desk, side-eyeing. This was the look that Joel Embiid gave Paul George. I'm not sure that was the start of something, Richard, but with Joel Embiid, who, used to go by Troel Embiid, maybe it is.
Well, look, Paul George is a very, very talented player, one of the best two-way players in this league. The Clippers have struggled with help. And, they've talked about the contract that he was offered in L.A., and so he's weighing his options. He's an L.A. guy, but yes, Philadelphia could be one of the landing spots for him. When you talk about Tyrese Maxey, when you talk about Joel Embiid, but so many things, we talked about Miami and the health. Can they get Tyler Hero? Can they get Jimmy Butler healthy? Well, that exact same thing goes for Philly. If you bring in a guy like Paul George, he's got to stay healthy, and so does Joel Embiid. We saw their team really plummet from the moment he got injured to basically the moment he tried to come back.
And if you don't bring in a guy like Paul George, let's say they can't get him, one thing Philadelphia could use is three-point shooting. So you talk about a guy like Dalton Knecht, Jared McCain, Jacoby Walter, there's some great three-point shooters left on the board.
Johnny Furphy can shoot us.
Yep. I want to bring Jonathan Givony back into the conversation, if we could here in just a moment, because, Jonathan, we talked a little bit about Dalton Knecht. I know you have something to add here.
I'm shocked that Dalton Knecht is still on the board here for the last 30 minutes.
I've been racking my brain, texting every GM saying, what is going on? Why is Dalton Knecht home? They say, there's no medical concern. It's strictly because of the age. We're going with teenagers here. I really do not understand this. Dalton Knecht was a first-team All-American, SEC Player of the Year. He shot 40% for three. He can help an NBA team right now. He needs to come off the board in the next pick or two at worst. I think a lot of times when they draft that young, it's the by them time, not necessarily the players. If you can have a player that can contribute, that knows how to play, that has been through battles, and if you're a senior or if you've been in college for years, you've seen so much. We talk about Edey going through that process and getting better every year. You're not the best player you're going to be at 21 years old. You're not the best player you're going to be at 23 or 24. So to say that we want to draft 19-year-olds, and I agree that might be their method, but drafting just 19-year-olds, by the time they are even able to sign a second contract, they're 21 years old. It's just so confusing to me.
The entire panel, Bobby Marks, Jonathan Givony, Jacob, everyone has turned their head.
Bobby drafted me when I was 21. What are you talking about, Bobby?
Richard right now.
Yeah. How'd that work out for you, Bobby?
Bobby's just shaking his head over there at Richard Jefferson. But Jay, what do you see Philadelphia doing with this pick here?
Well, if they need shooting, I think some have been mentioned. Jacoby Walter of Baylor can shoot it. You know, we mentioned Dalton Knecht, Jared McCain, Johnny Furphy can shoot it. Keyshawn George is a good shooter and a teenager. If they want teenager, they got Furphy and George. Yeah.
When it comes to being tough, too, because I think something that Philly could use is perimeter defense. Jacoby Walter, tough defender. Jared McCain, tough defender. And both freshmen. So I think those would possibly be the two best options here for Philly. Here's Jared McCain looking sharp with the double diamond brooch and 2 chains. I think he would look good in something like that, Rich.
He's a well-dressed man, and I will say this, he's got an energy and just something about him that I think he would be great in any locker room in this league.
Let's head back to the podium.
We have a trade to announce.
Oh, shit.
As part of a deal to be finalized later, the Portland Trail Blazers are trading to the Washington Wizards the draft rights to Bub Carrington, the 14th pick.
Oh, okay.
And with the 16th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jared McCain from Duke University.
Jared McCain, his mantra has been, I'm going to make it for Jace, for his brother, who had blood clots in high school, and McCain says it's not just his dream, but our dream, him and his brothers, to make it to the NBA. Richard, this is who you were talking about. It's everyone, an entire family getting drafted. Jace was a grad assistant at Duke, so he was able to watch film and rebound for McCain, but Jace, he says, is the biggest inspiration.
I had the pleasure to meet him when he was still a senior in high school. I did a project with him and Juju Watkins, and from that moment, I have followed him at Duke. He just has an energy about him, a smile. There are certain people that when they get on the court, you watch, you think about Tyrese Halliburton. When Tyrese Halliburton is on the court, he looks like a guy that you want to play with. Jared McCain, say what you want about the TikTok, the 2.7 million followers. He's got 1 million more than I do. I'm trying to get my followers up. Yeah, 2.8 now. It's going to go higher. But there's just certain players that when you watch them play and you see the energy that they bring to the game and just to life, you're like, I want that player on my team. I want that player in my locker room.
Jay Bilas is such an interesting experience. Not only have you seen him play, but you also got a manicure with Jared McCain. He says he's not really superstitious, but he played well after getting a manicure the first time to see his nails painted black for this occasion, and he just kept doing it. So you had to get in on that French tip action.
Yeah, I mean, that really does sound inappropriate, but I did get my nails painted with Jared McCain, and he's a terrific young man. But the stuff that he's got going on off the court, you might question with another player, but with him, he's such a dedicated worker and such a tough competitor, and that's one of the things that stands out, is he's really tough. He's an outstanding shooter, shot 41% from three, makes almost 90% of his free throws. I mean, he's had some great games this last year, put up 35 on the road against Florida State in the NCAA tournament, hit 8 threes against James Madison, and he's competitive. He gets to the glass. Even though he's an undersized guard, he goes to in per game. He competes on the defensive end. He's not a big-time athlete. He's not explosive, and he's not big, but he can really knock down shots. And he plays a physical brand of basketball as well. There's a ton to like about Jared McCain. You just wish he were bigger.
He sets his feet quickly. He has a high release. He might redefine a toughness in Philly. Don't let the nail painting fool you. He might have grown men painting their nails in the city.
I don't know if Philly's going to start.
Philly's not going to start doing this. But I will say this. He knows that people are going to try him. He has seen that, and he has met that talent. That's why he's here
now. He's with Armonica McNutt. I'm really looking forward to this show.
We have not just Jared, but also Jace. You said you wanted to get drafted for your brother. The moment is here. How are you feeling?
There's no words to describe it. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. And I have no words.
Jace, this guy dedicating this moment and this path and this push to you and being inspired by you, how does that make you feel?
It means everything to me, man. He worked so damn hard for this. And I'm just blessed to be a part of this journey. And it's such a big part of my purpose as a person, so it's everything to me.
Now, much has been made of your 2 million plus TikTok following, right? But now you're starting your NBA career, and I'm sure that's something that you will share with those that are rooting for you. But what will they see of Jared McCain, the NBA player?
Just somebody who wants to achieve any goal he sets out to, a hard worker. I'm going to do anything I can to bring home a championship, bring home just wins in general. I'm so happy to be here, man.
It's a great moment. Jared, congratulations. Jace, congratulations. You guys enjoy it.
Monica, thank you. Just what a tremendous moment for the whole family. It's really Jared McCain into yoga, meditation, journaling. He credits the book, The Inner Game of Tennis, for his mental approach to the game here. And Jay, you touched on it. I mean, he really had a coming out party in the tournament. Those 2 30-point games. And Duke, of course, making it to the Elite Eight. But now, the Los Angeles Lakers, they are on the clock. A gentleman we know quite well. Rob Pelinka? Rob Pelinka. And the other guy in the polo, do we recognize him? JJ Redick.
All right.
Entered the year as one of the freshman class's most recognizable and also has some draft buzz. But over the course of the season, he fully established himself as a first-round pick with some big and consistent performances, and at times carried this Duke team offensively. At 6'3" and shoes with about an even wingspan, he's a smaller sharpshooting guard who has upside in the pick and roll and good feel as a connected passer and team defender. Questions about his ability to create advantages and be more of a distributor are present given his role this season. But as a bet on a contributor to fill a role next to stars, he checks a lot of boxes. Now, McCain is easily one of the elite shooters in this class and has an argument to be the very best. He shot 41% on nearly 6 threes a game and similar off the catch. He has textbook mechanics from the footwork to release. He gets it off quick, and he did it consistently on high volume. In the half court, he primarily operated as a spot shooter and someone who played off of his teammates. He moved well into open spaces, weak side on the pick and roll, and he also did a little work coming off the screens. Now, he wasn't the most efficient there, but he has the upside to be used more as a weapon in the NBA. He did some good work off of pin downs, flare looks, and got organized quickly running full speed, and I think he'll also have some more opportunities to be used as a screener. But he really shined in transition, as he was honestly one of the most dangerous shooters I've ever scouted, especially for a freshman. He shot 57% on 53 total attempts, and he led the nation with 30 makes here. He's got the confidence and the ability to shoot off the dribble and off the catch.
Hey man, we could have a 2-guard combo with Maxey and him. Let me see.
Because I'm yelling about it being
I don't think it's going to be that work.
Dorian Finney-Smith, right? Isn't it wild that the Bulls had Lauri Markkanen and like, it just was not that sought after?
Ew, we're not getting that Uzi. We're going for more people. Okay, awesome. Now we can get a weapon upgrade. Sweet.
4 people in here. What skips? Talk on. Anything? Here.
Dude, that's a big hole. Good for you. Oh.
852. Oh, man. What do we got, man? Fender floor spacer. Wow. You don't say.
Gotta be Dalton, baby. Bring in Dalton Connect to Philadelphia.
It looks like they are about to make a draft pick.
Give me Dalton.
Off season, we thought once again, reading the chat, no reading to off season, we thought once again they're going to make a trade for the draft. It looks like they are about to make a draft pick.
Give me Dalton or Jared.
Or did they trade it for Brandon Ingram? Are they picking Dalton Connect, or did they trade the pick for Brandon Ingram? All right, the pick is in. Stop talking and tell us. Get out of my face!
I mean, Dalton or Jared, baby. Alright.
Oh, that's funny.
You drafted a fucking guard, dude. A 6'2 guard, dude. You drafted a 6'2 guard. Good job, Daryl Morey. A trade happened right before the Sixers pick, and it wasn't even the Sixers, Daryl Morey, and then you draft a 6'2 guard, dude.
Don't sleep on Jack. Watch his highlights, dog. Sit down and watch his highlights.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
He's crying. That's a good sign. He's grateful. He's appreciative.
This does not help the Sixers compete.
Not
in the next couple of years.
What are you talking about?
The Sixers ready for a title. You don't know about Jared McCain, dude. Look at him. They're gonna kiss. Fucking stud. What a goddamn stud. See? He has 3.8 million Instagram followers.
He's a fucking TikTok dancer, Greg. He's a fucking TikTok dancer with nail polish on, bro.
Yep, and that's huge. We need that for the culture, dude. We need
man, bro, I don't want to I'm talking about Tobias Harris being soft. This dude's a TikTok dancer with nail polish. He's going to attack the rim weaker than anybody I've ever seen, man.
Bro, he's 14 years old. They're all TikTokers. This dude just knows how to... Dude, he knows the algorithm, dog.
I need dogs, man. I need dogs that come in and are ready to put it all on the line, man. This guy's going to fucking Euro step, finger roll, avoid contact.
Just wait. The first thing they're going to say is this dude's a straight up dog. I love this guy. I really like this dude. Him and Tyrese look like they're going to be the most likable group of guys ever. I want to listen to what they're saying. I'm muting myself.
Get your ass out of here!
Dedicated worker.
He's a three-point shooter, that's good. He's 6'2".
Hey, you
drafted a 6'2 guard, dude. They didn't make a trade, and they drafted a 6'2 guard. Oh my god, this is literally the worst case scenario.
First thing they say.
This is the absolute worst. This is the worst thing that could have happened.
Nah.
The absolute amount of do you trade a package for Brandon Ingram or whatever? They stay put and they draft draft a 6'2 guard. Unbelievable. This is absolutely the worst thing, bro.
I like this dude. Better than play.
I like him too, in 4 years.
He's 23, dog.
The Sixers need to compete right now. They're fucking screwed. They're screwed so hard. He drafted a 6'2 guard.
Look at that, B+. There's a lot to like. And this competitive spirit is worth betting on. Thank you, Adam Finkelstein. You look thrilled, DJ. I like
They're trading Joel Embiid. That's the only explanation here. They're trading Joel Embiid. They're moving into the Tyrese Maxey era, and they want Jared McCain, Tyrese Maxey to be, I don't know, the shortest fucking backcourt I've ever seen.
I think we're ready to compete. I've also totally disconnected from feeling good, so
The guy has 2 million TikTok followers, dude. That's who we drafted. Are you kidding me?
Can he ball, though? And the answer is yes.
Not only is he soft, but he's focused on
Soft?
social media, bro. We're screwed.
You don't know nothing
He's
about
the
him.
opposite of the type of player he wanted.
I want him. I like him.
This team is an absolute joke every season, dude. And they, you know what? It just feels like Daryl Morey's sitting there saying, "What's the opposite of what the fans want?" That's what I'm gonna do.
I want you to clip this.
That's what I'm gonna do. What's the opposite of what?
Because from here on out, DJ, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna say it from the courtroom and the jury watching. Jared McCain's gonna be a good pick in the long haul.
In the long haul? We're not in the long haul.
Well, you know what? We're not even in the short haul. Let's be real. We lost in the first round. The team sucks. Let's just draft a dude that can legitimately be good. And I believe that Jared.
This sounds like when we drafted Maxey. Hell no, bro. Maxey fell. Maxey should have been. People were talking about Maxey in the top 10. He fell to 21. He's not a shooting college. He's not a TikToker with painted nails, bro. And I know this is not in 2024. I'm not supposed to be mad at painted nails. I'm not. By the way, I'm not mad at men painting their nails at all. Paint your fucking nails. But I don't want my NBA players to have painted nails. That's what I'm saying.
Dude knows who he is. He has an identity, and he's ready to dominate. I'm here for it. Give me him, Tyrese Maxey. Just trade for Donovan Mitchell. Maybe get like Chuck Hayes from 2006, and we can have the smallest starting five in NBA history.
Yeah, what does height, like, I mean, like, everyone wants these combo guards, but, like, if you have a good 3, 4, and 5,
I
like...
think it's the most sensible thing I've ever read.
Jared McCain is 6'3.5". Well, ESPN just said he's 6'2", so...
Yeah, but are we talking shoes, or are we talking wearing, you know?
I'm not saying he's trash, bro. I'm saying he's not going to help the Sixers right now. They need players that can help them right now.
I mean, I would have preferred Nolan Connect, but Jared McCain's a star. Nothing too much. And then Nolan Connect has 17 in the Lakers. That sounds boring, man.
If I put that out and post it, it's gonna come off as so, like, I don't know what the word is these days, xenophobic or some shit like that.
I'm in for that for sure.
Because I'm yelling about it being painted nails.
That word.
Don't forget the beers, bro. Later. I got a sweet game. Oh, I know.
Fucking face.
The exact opposite. Literally the worst thing you could have done. Literally the worst thing you could have done was not trade the pick and draft a fucking 6'2" guard. Bro, are you kidding me? absolute worst thing he could have done, man. Oh my God. I would clip out my reaction and post it, but
a 9 on intangibles.
I gotta watch what I say in 2024. People are gonna take it the wrong
so he's
way.
only 20. I thought he's 23. It's not horrible. His size, athleticism. So his intangibles are a 9. So what does that mean? He can play off the ball, on the ball, or off the ball.
Dude, De Silva was there. De Silva's a player that can help you right now. Literally a 3-and-D wing who's 22, who has the size and shooting ability. De Silva was right. De Silva was there.
Okay.
Don't edit yourself for political correctness. Well, sadly, sometimes you have to. When you're on a platform owned by a bunch of pussies. Brandon went, well, when you put it that way, I mean, you know, guys who paint their nails can still be dogs because Dennis Rodman was an absolute dog. If you aren't trading Joel, why draft the 19? I have no idea. No idea. No idea.
What the fuck is this thing?
I had a quick segment on Jared McCain saying that I like that he shoots 41% from 3. But I'm pretty sure I was talking about his size and the fact that he's 19 and, you know. So what are you talking about? I was hyping him up. I was saying the Sixers should draft him. When did I say that? Please show me when I said that. All you do is complain. I've been watching this team lose for 40 fucking years, bro. Who are you? Dario Milanes? All you do is complain. Bro started watching the Sixers 6 months ago. Welcome. Welcome, bro. We complain about the Sixers. That's what we do here. They've been losing for my entire life. Dumbass. See you later. Oh, man. All right, guys. I got to get out of here before I get banned on YouTube. Thank you for hanging out with me watching the NBA draft. Daryl Morey did probably the absolute worst thing he could have done.
Bro, I can barely hear those fucking guys.
I think it was kind of some people had him high. Oh, wow. Did Jake Fisher strike again? Yep, Jake Fisher strikes again. Then Magic after that. And then Toronto and Cleveland. The pick is in, Shakes. The pick is in. Close those eyes. I'll get it ready, and I'll tell you when to turn around. The pick is in. We're going to announce it before ESPN. I'm not going to see it until I turn around, and we're going to react to it live. Chip's getting the graphics ready. I can't wait to see, yes. With the 16th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jared McCain, guard out of Duke, who is a high-volume scorer, but Philadelphia's going to have a field day because he paints his fingernails like Caleb Williams. Jared McCain is a player who we've talked a lot about in the pre-draft process.
Where the fuck is the package?
6'2", 203, 14 points per game last year with Duke. Connected on 46%.
Get the fuck out of here.
41% from downtown. He has a quick and repeatable jump shot, and it's a great off-ball mover who can play in that Klay Thompson type of role. He can play off-ball alongside Tyrese Maxey. The concerns? He's 6'2". Is he going to revert back to being a point guard, or
I'm gonna do another one of them.
size 2? And is he going to be able to pressure
It's a
the
stash
rim
house.
at the NBA level? He did take some floaters at Duke, but this is a high-quality player from Philadelphia here who all things considered it jokes aside with his fingernails. Very good prospect, although I may have gotten better if the wing would don't connect. The Sixers go with Jared McCain.
Which does tell me they're making moves at a wing player. So Ingram is still on the table for the Sixers, and so is Paul George. Even though I don't want Paul George.
We're going to go in detail here on Jared McCain going to the Philadelphia 76ers. Be sure to hit that thumbs up icon.
Because, like, if you have a really good combo guards, because also it felt a lot like if Tyrese didn't have it, nobody else was there to handle the ball. And I think it's a pretty good option to have somebody who's a lot like a combo guard, like Tyrese Maxey. You know, because Maxey showed you that somebody scoring off the ball like that is pretty damn good. And 20 years old, I'm thinking, you know, 2 or 3 years, this dude could really start showing you some stuff. You know, if he's averaging maybe 10 to 15 this year, next year, you know, maybe averaging a little bit more. You know, obviously it's wishful thinking and everything like that, but it is what it is.
Jared McCain. What does everybody think of the pick? He can ball, man. He can ball. That's for sure. He can hoop.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna raid this fucking shit. Oh, nice. I don't know.
In further detail here, we'll be live for the rest of the draft. So why would you go in? If you ready, feel free to pop yourself up at any point as well. All right, let's do it. So the pick is in on night 1 of the 2024 NBA Draft for the Philadelphia 76ers. And while the Sixers haven't made big moves via a trade like the Knicks have for Mikal Bridges, they also brought back OG Anunoby on a massive contract extension. Philadelphia, as of right now, held on to the pick. Daryl Morey and company are taking Duke guard Jared McCain in the middle of this first round. Very interesting player for Philadelphia. And when you watch him, he has this charismatic personality, vivacious personality, an energy level that's very similar to Tyrese Maxey. So for the culture of the Sixers organization, which in big games has come up small, in playoff series they have choked, I think it's important culturally to bring in a player like this. He's He's 20 years old, freshman at Duke last year, so an older freshman.
Where you
There
gonna
are
go?
some concerns about his lack of size and
You got nowhere to go
his
now?
position at the next level. Is he gonna play point guard? Is he gonna play
Lucia, take over.
6'2", 202.
Hey, man, down,
Frankly,
he's now.
I think
Dropping
Jared
like
McKay
flies,
can be a hybrid guard at the NBA level. He can play on ball or off ball, and I like that positional versatility. I also think he's going to be able to play right from the jump. Great off-ball mover with a quick and repeatable jump shot. He shot 41% from deep last year with the Blue Devils. And that three-point shot is going to be able to translate to the NBA level. As far as his play strength goes, he might be 6'2", but he's strong at 6'2". He also has this quickness combo, not as lightning quick as a Tyrese Maxey, but that does enable him to play physically on the defensive side. He will get in your grill and doesn't have a lot of fear in that regard. The tweener athletic profile for the guard spot, the Sixers are going to have to determine what is he. But in today's positionless NBA,
0, 1, 2,
see
3,
that
4, 5.
versatility sometimes is a great value. And yes, if the name sounds familiar, Jared McCain does paint his fingernails like Caleb Williams.
No.
And attending the draft, the suit looked good. Looked as though he had a little V-neck with some gold chains, rocking that fresh 76ers draft hat, which we've shown you here on the show.
God damn it,
He went
Pollock.
with black fingernail paint on his fingernails. Philadelphia Sports Talk Radio, gotta have a field day with that. Here's what the Ringer's Kevin O'Connor had to say about McCain.
Booyah, it's fucking go.
Launches jumpers off the dribble with comfort from all ranges, and he can fire when moving from either side and into a step back. He's talented, selfless passer who runs a composed pick and roll. The pick and roll game with Joel Embiid. We saw how dominant that can be with Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid. How about another option? He's capable of making any pass and does a good job of creating the dribble pool. Last year with Duke, here are the numbers. 14 points per game as a freshman. He played 31.5 minutes per night. Good rebound size, 5 rebounds per. Very active on the defensive end. 4 minutes steal per night. 42% from the deck, and I love how he has no hesitation in letting it fly from distance. And when he moves off ball, he's kind of playing that Klay Thompson role, running off screens, drawing out defenses that can open up looks for Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid. The natural playmaker going back to high school days. The comp, kind of like Wesley Matthews. That's been thrown around a little bit. But KOC, Kevin O'Connor, shades him somewhere between Steph and Seth Curry. And Seth Curry, we saw a very, very good player for Philadelphia for a couple of years. And that DHO game, triple handoff game with him, proved to be very valuable for Philadelphia. So I like this pick. I probably would have gone with Don't Connect because I think that you need to get better at the wing spot with Boston winning a title and the New York Knicks loading up at the wing position in what has become an increasingly more difficult to win Eastern Conference. But offense wins in today's NBA. You need bucket getters, and Jeff, Jared McCain is a bucket getter. What do you think of the pick? Your instant reaction, your analysis. Yeah, look, I love the pick.
Can I get your autograph? It's Pam. What do you want in life, Kevin Bonner?
I want to be world heavyweight champion and be with my family, be with my brothers. We should be one of those modern super couples that can do anything, just being together.
As an off-ball player, so Tyrese Maxey can still run that offense. You have to worry about Jared McCain taking the ball away from him. But Cypher from
Yeah, but everyone always says there's one ball, but there's also 48 minutes.
players that were on the board here, like a Dalton Connect, like a Tristan
holy
I think
shit.
Jared McCain is a perfect blend of a player that is going to be good enough to play right now, but also a player that maybe has a little more upside than some of the players that we talked about, like the Silva Lakers. Adult Vets. So I'm a big fan of the pick. You know, we were a little scared that maybe Miami was going to take him. Great recognition. But I think Jared McCain, I think he's going to be a player to be his life because of the game, the way he plays, the reliability, and just that three-point shot, which sickens of when it was somebody to knock down a corner three when they're open for a long time. And look, Jared McCain's going to be able to do that. It's somebody who can complement Tyrese Maxey. And I'm not a huge fan of having a championship team led by two small guards. I don't think that's a great way to build your ball club. I think it is a big-driven league. You look at the history of the NBA with players like LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard. The list goes on and on and on, right? It has been a wing-driven league with winning titles. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. So when you have two smaller guards, that's a concern. But you also have the two small guards with the big in Joel Embiid, and a lot of people are concerned about the size. Let's talk more about that coming up here in a second. Rate the pick first and subscribe to the channel. We continue to build upon 16,000 subscribers. A, B, C, D, or F. I know we're going to get a mixed bag. Some people are saying it's an F pick. Because the Los Angeles Lakers right after Philadelphia took the player who I wanted to do, John Kenneth, and a player who is a wing, who when it gets hot can hit shots from anywhere. I thought that would have been a better pick than Jared McCain. And people are worried about the size. Let me just talk about the size real quick. So he's a below the rim finisher, right? That doesn't always play at the NBA level. How can you get away with being a below-the-rim finisher, being crafty? People said the same thing about Tyrese Maxey. Said the same thing about Steph Curry. Tyrese Maxey can finish around the rim with the speed, the explosion, the reverse leg, being crafty with whatever hand he decides to use, going off the off leg, hanging in the air, being tough at the tip. Steph Curry, in that same way, is very shifty, short area.
Well, let's before we start comparing motherfuckers to Steph Curry. Well, yeah, better said.
When you're getting to Steph Curry come, and when you're shooting 41% of the three, you can play on ball, off ball, you're comfortable in both of those. And you stretch the floor, defenders are going to have to face you. And with that quickness, you can beat them off in trouble, which then leads to in-ring, and more open opportunities around the rim. So there are ways around that.
I mean, who is our best scoring guard outside of Tyrese Maxey?
Tyrese Maxey was a steal in the 20s that year. It's altered the course of the franchise. That's where the Sixers would be if they didn't have Tyrese Maxey. We're calling him a superstar now because he is. All-star, hit it Joel Embiid, great one-two punch, and there's still time to figure out his team in free agency for Gerald Grant Company. Now, in free agent for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey's going to get the back. Tobias Harris, see ya. Kyle Lowry, Buddy Hield, Nick Batum, Kelly, Oubre. All marquee free agents on the Sixers. Philadelphia, in addition to taking McCain at 16, also have a pretty good second-round pick where I don't know if you're going to get a good wing there. Can you get a good backup center behind you? Well, that would be ideal. Trey Jackson Davis, second-round pick, one of the final picks. But excellent. And Philadelphia, I'm disappointed. I'm hurt like you by the continued letdown of this organization. Boston wins the title. Boston owns Philadelphia.
Knicks got better. Boston won a championship. Knicks got better.
See the Celtics win a title. What do? Trade for my dream free agent market, Mikal Bridges. And then they re-sign OG Anunoby. Sixers, I think, have gotten lapped by New York. Where do they stand in the East? I get all of these.
Sixers right now would be lucky to be a 6 seed.
But my goodness, please get that second round of the first half of the athleticism, true backup big, Situella team. Again, free agency getting underway on Sunday. Gotta be big for this one. Be sure to subscribe to us here on 76ers Now for more in-depth and detailed content like we brought you in this draft video. Jared McCain of Philadelphia, 16th overall. Should I keep my finger now? I don't think I will. Alright, what the people saying? Freshy said get Harris out of Philly. I ain't kidding. No D'Angelo. They have not made it past the second round. No. Taking a look here now. Recap the draft. Zachary Resaw Shea, number 1, the Hawks. Alex Sard, number 2, Wizards. Reed Shepard, number 3, the Rockets. Stephon Castle, 4, the Spurs. Ron Holland, surprise pick. First surprise pick of the draft. 5, the Pistons. John Salou, another surprise pick, going to the Hornets at 6. Donovan Clingan at 7, the Blazers. The Spurs trade number 8, the T-Wolves. And the T-Wolves get Rob Dillingham to pair up with Anthony Edwards. Zach Edey going number 9 to the Grizzlies. A lot of Sixers fans were hoping for Zach Edey there. Cody Williams, younger brother of Jalen Williams, going to the Jazz at number 10. Montas Bale, a little bit of a fall to the Bulls at number 11. Nikola Jovic suffered a partially torn ACL. Was one of the top 3 to 5 players in the class. Falls to OKC at number 12. The rich get richer. Of course. Devin Carter goes to the Kings at 13. Carlton Carrington to the Wizards at 14 after they made a trade earlier with Portland sending out Denny Avdia. Heat go with the Indiana big man Khalil Ware and the Sixers. Of course, we just covered. Going with and we got a couple more picks to catch up on while we were in that video. Yeah, we were talking so much about Don't Connect going to Philadelphia, and I know the Lakers haven't really been that well run of the organization of the team.
Yeah.
Kind of got lucky winning the NBA championship in the bubble, and they didn't do that. This LeBron era would kind of be a disaster. They made it to the Western Conference Finals 2 years ago, but got swept.
Well, no, they're not doing that because LeBron re-signed with the Lakers. It's Paul George or Ingram right now.
And I like this pick by JJ Redick.
And we're not the only ones going after him.
Because I think his game
Yeah, it seems like this. Oh, shit.
at the wing. So the Lakers got a really intriguing player at 17 overall. And Chip, we also talked a lot about this. It might turn out, given the weakness of this draft class, that a team in the middle of the draft gets the best player because there are no sure things, and a lot of people are unsure about these prospects. Don't connect.
That's the other thing. The one dude was talking shit on all these prospects. This motherfucker could be the best thing since sliced bread for the Sixers.
The big splash wing from Colorado who lit it up from long range. He goes to the Orlando Magic. I like that pick because the Magic desperately needed 3-point scoring. That's what the Silva's going to be able to do. I think he gets burned from the get-go. And then Jacoby Walker going out of Baylor, going to the left to the last. So on the clock now, Cleveland Cavaliers at 20. You got nowhere to go. I'm going to kill you and then go play. Cover me. Assholes and elbows. And then the New York Knicks have attacked.
Well, looks like I got to do a space gun.
Even though they traded for Bridges and brought back. We've been spending that $39 in super caps for far too long. Can we get past that number? Can we get off that number? If you want to send a donation into the show, we certainly appreciate that, but we'll have some fun. No way out. Any super chat can be down. $5 for a few. $10, we'll talk about it. $20 for a beer bong or a shot. I'll do that right now. We're going to have a $1 bench and a 15. 2 for the price of 1. Me and James, Saka, Rob, beer bong. Coming down the home stretch of the draft here. Try to have a little fun. Fuck this! You know, sometimes you just gotta be built a little bit different. You ain't going. Watch out! Yeah, Philadelphia 76ers fans gotta have
Who do you think's been the biggest winner of the draft? Could be a team, could be a player. You know, if I were going to say a player, maybe Ron Holland, going way earlier than people thought. Earning a lot more money there. Yeah. If you want to go team-wise, big jump the Lakers to get Dalton next. Really be able to help that team. We have that Toronto Raptors. Long gap for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Silva would have been a better choice. I mean, different skill sets for sure. Still just more that like off the ball, covers everything, complimentary roles. I think the game is a little bit of a high run side, but I would be mad if you argued I am not paying my own. No, I am not paying my own. I'm always the big on Stadium Caldwell Pope. I think it still makes sense even though you went with Jared McKay. I think
that would just be too many guards.
Pretty tall. Yeah, he's 6'5". Yeah, he's like 6'5", 6'6". He can run the three. And plus, like, you know, it's not like McKay is guaranteed to start right away anyway. So you can start KCP at the 2 and then bring McKay off the bench. You know, OG Anunoby re-signed. Sixers reportedly has interest in Najee Marshall, a very underrated player for the Pelicans. He could run the 3, he could run the 4 as well. It shouldn't cost too much money, although he will have some suitors because he's a player that under the radar but does impact winning. Yep. I wouldn't mind a Gary Trent. Although supposedly he's had some issues with Nick Nurse back in Toronto. Not sure how true that is, but apparently he didn't really like him. I definitely want Kelly Oubre back. Kelly Oubre at the wing spot. I'm not a... Are you saying... Which Bridges? Are you saying Mikal Bridges? He's been traded to the Knicks, beat off. And OG re-signed with the Knicks as well. Oh, you're just saying that because... Oh, I see what you're saying. All the 3 guys you wanted are all off the table. Yeah, it's tough. But I was picking McCain, and now you have this free agency period too. Per Woj, Jalen Tyson is at the top of the Cavaliers board here. Jalen Tyson was kind of a... Some people had him high as, 20 on their board. Some people had him as a second round prospect.
Stone Hasher to unlock a GTA money award. What type of kills? Like, if I just kill random people with it?
So Cleveland is selecting Jalen Tyson at number 1. Jalen Tyson right down the road from us, Plano, Texas. 6'5.5", 218 pounds. Our draft expert, Nick Roloff, had him ranked as 23rd overall prospect. So, right in that range. Thousand scores. Displayed that in the Pac-12 last year. He hit from all 3 levels. Both off the dribble and off the catch. Solid versatility on the defensive end. Skill ball handler displays that in the speed, but heavy careless about the ball. That's Tyson going to the Cavs at 20. And then that's Missy to the New Orleans Pelicans at number 21. Looks as though the Pelicans are going to move off of Jonas Valanciunas. So they were in the market for a big. That's Missy, 6'10", 29 pounds. And again, sometimes you know, that's a backup option as well. Pretty athlete. Self-delivery, technical, strong. Good roller to the rim, strong handle, strong handle passes, and throw down long. Not really confident in himself. Now, you might think that you want more stretching center next to Zion, but I think one of the biggest problems with the Pelicans is that Jonas Valanciunas is one of the defensive center next to Zion, because Zion right before. Explosive athlete, a great protector, super athletic. That's going to be a very athletic front court there for the Pelicans. I like the pick a lot. Not going to be offensively what Jonas Valanciunas is right away. Might never be, but I don't think you need that next designer. I like the pick a lot for the Pelicans. How do you replenish the cover? You lose Valanciunas, maybe not the best fit. You take that Pissy. Next up, are the Fellas going to trade away Brandon Ingram? To be traded to the Philadelphia 76ers. Suns here are set to make their first pick in the first round, 2020. F. Chillaxing does not like the pick for Philly. But it's interesting, our poll question, 41% voted A. Gonna think of Jared McCain. Yeah, it's wild. There are so many videos on social media right now from radio station.
I chose Wix for my business because of its massive scope for functionality and freedom of creation. Being able to integrate and change and develop at my own pace.
Was it $250,000? That's what it was. It wasn't 2.5 mil.
Back in my day, yeah, going on actual projects, it really just made everything feel more achievable.
Jersey Shore is gonna love this. That's good, yeah.
So we got 1.7 right now.
Who do you want the Sixers to draft tomorrow at number 41? That's interesting. You know, it's tough to say who's gonna be there around 41. You know, I like Dylan Jones from Weber State. Although, a little bit of a shorter wing. 6'4.5", but 237 with a 6'11 wingspan, so, you know, maybe you'd want a little bit more of a prototypical wing size there. West guard here.
Hola!
I like Harrison Ingram
Nice
out
to
of North
hear your
Carolina.
voice. Bueno, my ad on Crapless was for a video
6'5",
editor.
but a
Someone from the
7'3"
street
wingspan.
like me. Yes, I got your
Shot
picture.
38.5% from three.
Bueno, they're gonna look crazy on my camera. We get
Last season at North Carolina. He's one of those impact players, not an upside shot. He'll be an impact player, sort of a Jay Crowder type. The Sixers worked out Trent Flowers, who could be a target at 41. Very, very young, just turned 19 years old, but a great athlete, a great cutter, plays above the rim. Developing jump shot, he's more of a long-term play. Jalen Bridges from Baylor. You want to go back up big? Oso Ighodaro from Marquette. He's more of a versatile, undersized, shooting big. Undersized, but can play make a little bit. So I think someone in that range. Maybe my guy TJ Hall from Clemson, baby. A little bit Hall, your guy. Where do you think he's gonna go? I'd probably guess like.
I gotta go take a shower because I'm looking at a dirty piece of shit.
47 to the end of the draft at 58. TJ Hall, great player at Clemson, 18 points, 6 rebounds. Just kind of weird because he played center, but he's only 6'8", so not really going to be able to play center at the NBA level, and he can't really defend on the wing either. So where's his role going to be? He's a good athlete for his size. But if he can really polish that three, he could be good. Yeah. Carter Boy fresh. Sixers are becoming a desperate franchise. Yeah, it's tough times out on
Jesus Christ, how drunk was I?
Kenny Atkinson, by the way, getting a 5-year deal from the Cavaliers. Former Nets head coach and then Warriors assistant. Man, we are late.
spots, but Sun should be on the clock right now. And then, yeah, I don't think it's the guy to take it off. One of the top players. A lot of teams, and I think this is a smart draft strategy, like you use the draft. You draft for talent. Take whoever you have. The best available player left on your board. Unless you really have one. The Sixers have nobody at the moment. So take whoever
That's the thing, like, now we don't have to re-sign Kyle Lowry. Like, I don't want a 37-year-old dude like that.
A lot of question marks with these prospects. Is it smart to take a player with an elite skill? And does Jared McCain have an elite skill of shooting? And could the Sixers become one of the top shooting backcourts in the NBA? Jay Billis saying the Sixers got a winner, a leader, and one of the best shooters in the entire draft.
I'll take the best shooter. I'll take the best shooter out of the draft. I'll take that.
Infectious personality, a spirit and an attitude that you don't see that often on the court. Ultra competitive killer, outstanding shooter, even though he's small. Doesn't have crazy arms.
It's harder to block a shot from behind the three-point line. 5 rebounds in college? As a 6'2" guard? I mean, that shows effort right there. Because, you know, I don't know how many times, and anyone who wants to be like, oh, yo, he's 6'2", how many times was Josh Hart jumping in and getting a board against the Sixers? That would just drive me insane, because he just was like 6'3", 6'4". He can't be much taller than our draft pick, and he just comes flying in.
First pick since 2020, it's like the Suns forgot how to do this thing.
Hey, boss.
Hey, boss.
We can pop up a picture real quick. I see a picture of Jared McCain with the
Yeah, I
commission.
keep getting that text message, and every time I go back into the office, nobody's fucking there, Marcel. I'm starting to think that you should be fired.
Pop that up so everyone can see the newest Sixer and his Sixers draft hat.
Buddy, there you are.
How about this? If you want to go analytics here, there have been 2 freshmen in NCAA history with a 6'11 plus true shooting percentage, 210 plus from 3-point range, and 150 plus rebounds. Jared McCain and Steph Curry. Uh-oh! Is Jared McCain the next Steph?
That would be hilarious, actually.
The streets are talking. Here is Jared McCain rocking that Sixers hat with Adam Silver. That is your newest member of the Philadelphia 76ers right there. The Duke Blue Devil. And Phoenix is trading number 22. After all this. And then Denver's going to take Toronto.
Okay, Marcel told me you're taking care of Sleeping Beauty. What I hear, this guy is long past the point of going home. Take him to the hospital. People dying from a good time in your club is social media fucking suicide. Trust me.
Oh, Denver, man. They needed another center behind Jokic because they were running out. DeAndre Jordan in the year 2024. Unbelievable. So I like the fit for McCain. That's good. He did have the black fingernails with this outfit, but I like the black suit. I'm a simple black suit, white shirt, black tie guy. And I'm a big black suit guy in general. Shout out to Johnny Cash. The gold is a good compliment. A little bit of silver there on the bedazzles, whatever you call it. Adam Silver. wearing the classic, like, presidential nominee outfit, blue suit, red tie, white shirt. I feel like Trump wears that all the time. Joe Biden too. It's classic. So trade alert, trade alert. Phoenix Suns were making their first round pick since 2020. And they traded the pick. Traded it to the Denver Nuggets, and the Nuggets take De'Ron Holmes, the center out of Dayton. 22 years old, a junior, a little bit undersized for being a center. Kind of just classified as a big. I think that he can play alongside this Julio Jokic, and that gives you an injury on court for sure if you want to move forward with that on-court pairing. 236 pounds. Excels with his back to the basket, did most of his work on the block. Showcased the ability to space the floor with a developing jumper. Undersized, it might not fit as a true center, but with Nikola Jokic, I think it can make some sense here. So here's the trade details. Nuggets receiving the pick at 22, and then they take De'Ron Holmes. And then the Suns move back a few picks to 28.
3 second-round picks and a first?
Oh, I just did some asking around. And this guy is a sustainability manager and an environmental consultant for Globe Oil. Do you have any idea how wealthy and sadistic those kind of people are? So yeah, please don't let him die.
With some of these Euros, they were so active. Very Howie Roseman type of approach to the draft. I missed that.
It's all good.
Yeah, the wheeling and dealing. Not this year. Carter Boy fresh. I don't think Embiid is happy with his pick. What makes you say that? Is that just you theorizing, or
Hello?
tweet anything?
Yeah, this is him.
Real quick, if you want to go relive
Why do you keep calling?
Chase's surprise reaction to Sixers drafting Jared McCain.
I thought we settled this.
I'm putting the link in the chat right now. And while you're at it, go follow us on Twitter as well. Chase is at Chase_Senior, at Jake Chipper. And beat us and tweeted June 12th. And that's when he tweeted out something that no such thing as time. And it had to do with your holiday, the impact that he had on Boston. And beat said that the Bucks gave them the championship. And trading him away. Coming down the home stretch here. We got Milwaukee on the clock. Again, make sure you follow us over on Twitter or X. Sixers content over here. Got those in the shower right now. Anyone who drops a follow, I'll shout you out right now and I'll give a drink to you. Bill Simmons, McCain at 16 to Philly, incredible pick. Was hoping he wouldn't go to Miami or Philly. Take it. I love the pick, man. I really do. I got a good feeling about it.
She is the worst.
Fuck you, punk!
You take that back.
So we got the De'Ron Holmes pick passed along by ESPN. And now we have Bucks on the clock via New Orleans. Knicks, Washington, Minnesota. So I think this Minnesota pick, I believe this should be, or no, they just got new future in that trade with Spurs. So yeah, this is still just isn't fear when he shoots the rock. I mean, catch and shoot, off the dribble. He's got that maxi multi-step back to his game. In transition, on the run. He's got range to his game, hit a couple of threes from the logo last year. Atlas is the greatest James Springer all over again. No. Springer was slow and couldn't shoot. No offensive game for Springer. He couldn't put the ball on the deck. I disagree with that. James Springer stinks. You know what's funny too? He's getting a raise. Why? Something.
Hey there. You're gonna want to see what I picked up this morning. That's black market only.
Sorry, NBA chip.
Hell of a price, huh? Won't be here forever.
B-Doc, I would draft a big guy from Marquette, Oso, Ignaro, or Harrison Ingram, or Jalen Bridges.
Sold.
Yeah, it was like all three of them at 41.
Awesome. Thanks.
The big man from Marquette, Ignaro, kind of a versatile big. I think I said earlier he can shoot. He's not a shooter. He's not going to stay on the floor. But he can play make a little bit. He's crafty, undersized. But certainly he can get some things done. Harrison Ingram again, more of a ready now prospect. Solid all around. And Jalen Bridges. Rebound shot. Any offensive plan? Huh?
Hey, look! We have a fucking pendejo walking up there.
Okay. He's always got to play in the flow of the offense. Had the ball in his hand a little bit.
Man, these young cats is crazy, you know? Whatever.
You'll be good. And again, it's still free agency. We're going to have all the players that you need. Still free agency. Doc Rivers not even in the one. He might be on the phone. He wasn't there. Maybe he was on the phone with a prospect, but...
Alright guys, that's it for me. Take care. And if you ever watch this, thank you.
Go look at Jared McKay.